They want to see me cleaning on my knees the floors. She say, on your knees you have to clean and my floors, because I like that. And you have to brush.
I had one client, she wanna, I'm cleaning all the floors and the knee. She don't wanna use the mop. Kinda like something, okay, if you be slave, I want you here, but if not, I don't want you anymore.
Let me explain to you about the rights of domestic workers. We don't have any. Formal, we don't have any.
Being left out of California's definition of employment, domestic workers are not guaranteed basic health and safety standards. When given the opportunity to change this on September 30th, 2023, California Governor Gavin Newsom vetoed California's Health and Safety for All Workers Act, also known as SB 686. If passed, this bill would have ended the exclusion of domestic workers from health and safety protections. Domestic workers continue to be the only group excluded from these labor rights. As most domestic workers are immigrants, there is a huge language barrier that they face, and without contracts from their employers, they are vulnerable to labor exploitation.
I'm born in Guatemala, Central America. Studied English as a second language. There is some levels of English that stopped me not to keep going. It was very hard to find a job here. There is a lack of opportunities for people like us. I don't have increased like every year or years. I have clients working since maybe 10 years and they don't increase anything. And I asked the lady, can you please increase like $10? And everything is so expensive, my rent, inflation is affecting me so bad. And she told me, if it's not convenient to work for me, it's okay. So she fired me.
Excluded from legal protections, not only are they not guaranteed minimum wage, but they are at risk of injury, infectious diseases, and exposure to toxic cleaning chemicals. If injured while working, there is no guarantee that domestic workers' healthcare expenses will be covered.
I got the worst experience in my life. Got Bell's palsy. I still have some. I cannot laugh like 100%. Like Clorox, so cause that.
If domestic workers refuse to work in unsafe working conditions, they can be fired, so many choose to work under inhumane conditions because they need the income.
She asked me always to do a project for her. She asked me to do the skylight and the roof. And then I stepped in there and I did the skylight. I came the next time and I told her, okay, I cannot do the projects anymore. And she said, okay. And then if you don't do the project, you don't have to do anymore. And she never talked to me anymore.
Domestic work is one of the backbones for white-collar families in Marin.
I'm like the first wife. Some kids, they have more relationship with the nanny than the mother and father.
They allow two parents to work high-paying jobs while their children and homes are cared for. However, the importance of their work is not appreciated.
Some of them are treated differently. And I'm not going to say treated as domestic workers, because domestic workers should be treated as workers. It should not be shameful to be a domestic worker. They don't feel confident to speak freely, to say what they feel, because they feel they're not going to be valued.
After the veto of SB 686, organizations including the California Domestic Workers Coalition have been advocating to bring this bill back to the table. We must raise awareness by amplifying the voices of local domestic workers in order to improve their quality of life.
You need the support of the whole community, because when you want legislation, you need people to call, to write letters to their representative, right? And who's going to do that for us?